If you find yourself in need of representation, HMW Law is the team that is going to fight for you, and they're going to do it while making you feel right at home. Joining us this morning is attorney Brandon Henderson. And Brandon, we're going to get to the dogs in just a moment.
Sure.
But before we get into that, I want to talk about your law practice. What specifically is it that you do?
So specifically, we do criminal defense and we do personal injury. We have a division that solely focuses on criminal defense, and we have a division that solely focuses on personal injury. We have folks who are extremely passionate about each area, and so they stick to that one area of law. So they're not doing some type of criminal case in the morning and then a car accident in the afternoon or something like that. It's one or the other.
So they're really experts in their field.
Yeah.
And when I speak with lawyers, because there are so many different areas of law that they can practice in, I'm always intrigued by why someone decided to choose to practice a specific area of law. So why did you decide this in the first place?
You know, I think that growing up, I was, obviously I have red hair, I was skinny, freckled, I was bullied a lot, and I chose to go into this area of law, these two areas, simply because I see a lot of abuse of authority. I see a lot of abuse of authority from not only insurance companies who have, endless resources that, unfortunately, if you are in an auto accident, you're going to want somebody to be able to fight against them and take on that corporation. But additionally, with regards to governmental agencies that, seek to put people away for sometimes life in prison. We handle very, serious auto accident cases, and we handle very serious criminal cases. So it's being that protector.
Right, so you're fighting for people who otherwise may not have a voice, and you're giving them, in some cases, a chance at freedom, in some cases, the chance to basically be able to take advantage of the fact that they've been injured. You're going to help them, walk them through every step of the way. When a client comes to you, what is the difference when they're meeting with you as opposed to some of the other attorneys?
I don't want to denigrate any other attorneys.
Sure.
It's not my role here, but I do think that we are very good at making sure as soon as that call comes in, they're going to receive world-class customer service. And we have one of our intake specialists here, Megan. She said she did not want to appear on camera, but no, from the first time that phone call comes in, they're going to receive personalized, world-class service. Come here, buddy.
Come here, hot dog. We're going to get to him in a second. And this is something that I want to bring up too.
Yeah.
So you brought Hot Dog. Cosette's taking a little break right
off.
now.
She's curious.
Your pups are on the website, and I think that speaks volumes for the culture that you've created
100%.
at HMW Law.
100%. And they're on their billboards too. We've got quite a few billboards where they're on. Oh, kiss your sister.
Cosette, come here, Cosette.
Come on, baby. Come on.
So this is
Cosie.
obviously
Come on.
your career choice, Brandon.
That's
but
right.
It's also a calling.
That's right. Yeah, it is. When you have people's lives in your hands, and you are an individual who's very empathetic, and you have been through some trials and tribulations in your own life, and you start to look at these folks, hotties, you start to look at these folks, and again, it's taking on that role of defender and protector, and I don't think that there could ever be a substitute for compassion.
Sure.
I think compassion is a huge thing that we're very good at. Sometimes it's just taking that phone call or making the extra phone call to see how people are doing.
And for people that are finding them in need of a lawyer, many times this is the first time they've been put in this type of situation. What is the biggest piece of advice that you have for them?
Call a great attorney and find somebody that you feel very comfortable with. And a lot of times that's not us. Sometimes some people are not for us and we're not for them.
Sure.
That's perfectly understandable. But I think when you're going to go through such an intimate situation with somebody, and where you really need to understand that individual and they need to understand you, you're going to want to be with somebody that you're comfortable with. And so I think that's a great piece of advice. And sometimes that takes looking around. So.
right, teamhmwwins.com is the website. Brandon, thank you for visiting us. And special thanks to Hot Dog and Cosette.
That's right.
They are absolutely adorable. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you.